right, so we're back on the trail, the road trail, that is.
Back on the road.
Yes.
Headed to the trail.
That's correct. We stopped by the store to get supplies, as we mentioned earlier, and this is one of the things that we've been drinking that's been in our past.
It's tradition anyway.
Yeah, that's what it definitely is. It's tradition.
So we've been getting these for probably ever since they came out. You know, in fact, a guy, our buddy Tom, kind of introduced us to Synergy and Kombucha.
Yep,
and ever since then, we've been taking it along with us for our hikes, sometimes on our hikes, or you know, during our night investigations, that sort of thing.
This was what we would drink. Well, different varieties of this, right?
Yeah, but it's always seems to be Synergy. It's not a shameless plug for the company.
Yeah, they're not paying us or anything. We just like it.
Yeah. One time we were headed up to Baker. We had picked up our buddy Tom, and I happened to have some of this kombucha, but it's the kind with the seeds, the chia seeds in it.
I
right?
love that one too.
And so it was great flavor. I remember that. And I noticed the top of the bottle was kind of had a little raised bump. You know, in fact, the whole top of the bottle had a raised bump, so we knew it had a lot of carbonation.
Yeah, and pressure building up.
So I was trying to crack the top little by little while we were driving up the road, and Tom's watching me do that, and I'm telling him, no, Tom, I can get this done. You know, I just have to be gentle with it, you know, so that it doesn't explode in the truck.
Right.
And so we're driving along for miles and miles.
Building. This thing's just building and building.
Of course it's building because I'm fussing with it, trying to crack the top. And Tom's finally says, here, just pull over to the side of the road. He had finally had enough of me messing with this bottle, and he's going to take control of the situation. Well, he took control all right. So I said, fine, Tom, you know, go ahead. He's going to step out of the vehicle, the side of the road, the side of Highway 9, and turn that top to get it off really slow. Well,
classic.
Legendary thing.
Classic legendary.
Yeah, it's totally legendary. He cracks it and it blows up like a geyser right in his face.
Literally.
And every little ounce of the whole container emptied out into his face.
It was all over him. I remember I was sitting in the back seat, and Tom was sitting here where I'm sitting right now. And I remember just looking at the dash and just seeing, because he opened, you know, he opened the door, right? Door opens up, and then all I saw was just splat. And just the little seeds just dripping down the dashboard. Yeah. And I was like, what happened? And I look over and I just see Tom standing out there just shocked, holding this bottle. Empty bottle. Empty. All of it was gone, like Mr. Lee said. Just showered on this guy. Like, he had seeds on his face. I'm surprised the birds weren't eating him off his face.
Well, yeah, and you know, he has this kind of a scraggly beard. Not like mine that's nice and full. His is kind of scraggly. It looks like mice have been eating on his face and chewing off pieces of hair.
Birds taking pieces so they can build their nests.
Yeah, right. So anyway, he got these seeds dripping off of his facial hair. And you know what?
I'll never forget that image.
On his face, he was in complete shock. Complete shock.
Oh yeah.
It was just something we'll never forget. Never forget.
Thank you, Synergy.
Thank you, Synergy, for a memory.
Yeah, one we'll never forget. Maybe. All right. We'll be back.
Later.